Welcome to where we are in a journey of epic proportions. So, you start with one idea, you start with one baby, which is a journey of epic proportions. What does that look like? So, my first book got published. My first book is a real thing. It's right beside me. If you want to buy a copy off of me, A Journey of Epic Proportions, Slay Some Dragons. And it's about my first year of business. So, my very first book, that's not true. I was going to say, that is not my very first book I ever wrote. Um, I wrote in a Blue Talks business life thing. So that's not on there, but like I became number one bestseller in a Blue Talks book, volume two. So that's my first book is just a chapter in a book that I paid to get in. But my official real book is A Journey of Epic Proportions, Slay Some Dragons. And the thought was, can I do it? Can I actually run an empire? Can I actually run my own company? And I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, I can. So I love writing. And we always like, hey, what is the writing process now? So a lot of things have happened throughout the year. A lot of things have happened within the last 2020 years. Third year of business is this year, so I have lots of things going on, especially when it has to do with my writing, and like things just dropped for me because I didn't think I was going to write for the last 2 months of the year. I thought I was going to take it off. I thought I was just going to enjoy the journey and let life come to me. But the universe is kind, God is kind, life is just so fulfilling that like I wanted to share my process with you of where I am at the end of 2022 and what my writing looks like so far. So I don't know if I'm gonna I just like the universe in the background, but I have to stop because it doesn't work. Choose virtual background. None. So we will take off the glitz and glamour and we will listen with our ears and we will listen with our brains and our hearts and our souls. So these are what all of my books working so far. So we have to start with A Journey of Epic Proportions. That's what I've labeled all of it. So we go over to this corner. Whoop. This is the book that is written, published as a physical book. A Journey of Epic Proportions, Slay Some Dragons. So awesome. We go to my second year of business, which is round two, ding, 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 grace and glory. So I'm still looking for a publisher. I'm still looking for someone that will love my series and want to take it and work with me. I want to win-win with my publisher. Three, I just finished yesterday or the day before, third time's a charm, third year in business. And it really is about synergy. It really is about like work. This book, round two, is about getting punched in the face. Good thing we have grace and glory. This year was fail, but because you have seven streams of income or because you're working towards residual income, you can't stop playing the game. The game is real. So within this series, we still have the empire to build. So a journey of epic proportions is less than halfway done. Next year, I'm heading into diligence and proficiency in play. We are called to play as adults. We are called to enjoy the journey every day. So I'm very excited about this book. And then these are just titles so far. I know where like Phoenix Career Development is going, but I have not thought about this, or this besides the title. So Auspicious Opportunities is year five. Year six is Divine Life Purpose, and seven is the Empire, the Midas Touch. So, what's cool right now and what I want to share is within the journey of epic proportions, within what I write, I am fascinated by love, and you can tell because there's love in a lot of my books and the thoughts. So, last year I wrote, what is love? Because I'm like, what is love? And then this year, I'm like, why do I not know what love is? Like, I wrote a book about what is love, and I still don't know what love is. So that's why we get to go to our second book. Love is um, a deeper understanding of who we are. So I actually got dropped from the universe, from God, from the creator, from divine. Lorette, just write the second book for What is Love. And I was like, what? I only have 9 weeks left of the year. Like, I can't write a 10 chapter book in like 9 weeks. God's like, yeah, you can. I'm like, oh, okay, challenge accepted. So I just finished the first chapter of Love Is, and I shared it with a couple people, and they were like, wow, this is awesome. So I'm really happy about that. So the last half of the year, the last 9 weeks of the year, 60 days left. I am writing Love Is, and I'm very excited because I already have the spider web. So I will talk about that. So this is what my writing in 2 3 years looks like to this point, from when I started to where I'm going. And I also like, I love poetry. I know I'm going to come out with like a series of poetry books. What's cool about the book that I'm going to write next year with Diligence and Proficiency, I've discovered it's going to be an allegory. So like, I love allegories. This year for Third Time's the Charm, I kept it very, what's the word I'm looking for? Theoretical. So I wasn't allowed to play in creativity. I was not allowed to play in creativity. I still did because it's my default learning style, but like I really held myself back in theories and teaching people how incredibly complex theologies that I have learned in business, like vibrational energy, like being blessed, like choosing your own adventure, like it just goes on and on. There's so like divine contracts. I have never heard of these terms before. And I started my own company and I was like, what is going on? So very excited about my books. I'm very excited about Love Is. So this is the conversation about what love is. And like love is a deeper understanding of who we are. And I accidentally said love is a deeper understanding of the universe. So I think if we understand self, we understand the universe as well. So like just finished chapter 1 today, and it's called I Met Healer. And like we got time, I would love to share it with you. So if you have time, strap in and listen to a story. I Met Healer, chapter 1 of of Love Is a Deeper Understanding of Who We Are. I Met Healer. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I know you can show me. Hey, I Want You to Know What Love Is by Foreigner is a great way to start to learn a deeper meaning of love. What is Love took us on a journey of clarity, and this book will be felt in the soul, and fingers crossed will give you the gift of physical vibrational energy of love, 528 hertz. I want you to touch love. How do you touch love? Answer, you meet people. We are all connected, and our unlimited potential is found within core root humanity that we cannot see. Everyone has healer in them. We are designed to heal and help humanity. This thought is big and has elements of impossibility to it. Most people do not understand that you can heal yourself and others with the frequency of love. The first healer I ever met was God. He created me and knit me in my mother's womb. How we forget how precious we are as people. We are powerful beyond all measure. God has peace. God has peace to him. And we also forget how strong peace is. Peace is the absolute element of true love. God created mysteries to be solved within me. He created gifts within me of purpose, mission, vision, and values. He created play for me as a child and play as an adult. These are the gifts of healer. God is within humanity, and he is also she. She, being God, has also created fertility, femininity, wonder, self control, joy, patience, love, faithfulness, goodness, and kindness. The second healer I met was Mother. She loved me and I loved her. She let me grow in her. She let me share a womb with a twin sister. The third healer was Twin. All 5 of us created a miracle, the miracle of life, free will, and co creation with God. This is divine feminine's role in life, to create and heal. We have to remember Dad, divine masculine, was in the picture with sperm. An element of germination happens within healing. Creation is healing. We as humans have a hard time creating and healing in trauma. Matter of fact, our trauma can be the cause of our disconnect from love. My core wound in life was self-hate. I hated myself so much I almost died in the most quiet of struggles. It was a conversation with God, me, one day in high school. I don't want to live anymore. Can I die? Can you take me to death? Can you stop my heart and let me fly to heaven? God was peace and didn't say anything. He let me be a creature he loved. He listened. My soul left my body, and I looked at my soulless body. She was young and had too many adventures yet to go on. It was not my time. God so lovingly pulled me back into Lorette Kristen Lee. Death is not the end, love is. The circular nature of death gives rise to life, gives rise to the journey of healer. One of our missions in life is to heal. It starts with self love. Know thyself, fall in love with self. When you start to understand who you are, you start to understand your superpowers in life. The greatest superpower we have as humans is love. Love was designed to heal. Love was designed to reveal God to us, in us, and through us. The twinge of my heart comes from the sadness to a lover. Love heals, and the absence of love can destroy us. We really can kill ourselves with self hate. This is why we must understand it is in everyone to become a healer and love ourselves. I need to be my best lover. I need to be God's best lover as well, which is weird, but because he created me, she is an element of me and the world around me. God is creation energy. God is love and divine connectivity with the universe. Self love is a lesson I go on every day. Sometimes it can be a daily struggle. Surrender to God helps create a legendary journey to become healer. Sometimes love can take over and naturally heal people around me and through me with zero effort. Never underestimate a handhold, a hug, a word of encouragement, a thought, and an intentional conversation to bless others with love. Loving myself started with grace. It started with understanding how amazing I am. Self love started with hobbies and things I love to do. The journey took me to learning magic, sewing, violin, music, and running a company. One day at a time, an activity was set to love myself and care about me. Diet and exercise is one of the important aspects of you being a healer. Be intentional about how you move your body and what you put into your body, including what you put into your soul. We open spiritual doors in life. It can take us to the Holy Spirit or the devil. The Holy Spirit within us is an excellent tool for healing. You have to ask for it to come into your heart, though. You give permission for good and bad to enter your body. You give permission to heal or harm yourself and others. Part of healer is your values. What is important to you? The most important thing to you, i.e., your values, are the top lovers in your life. Do you know your personal lovers? Do you know your personal values? Words help me heal. This is why I became a writer. This is why I love language. My top four values are one, sense of purpose, two, humor and playfulness, three, faithfulness, and four, creative imagination. When I play as an adult in my values, I am loving myself and healing myself. Phoenix Career Development, my company, was born from self love. As a woman, I do not need to create a baby to have love or meaning in my life. Sometimes love becomes creation energy. From myself, loving others gets to go. From myself, love, that's what it is. From my self love becomes, oh, why is this so hard? From my self love, others get to go on a journey of self discovery to find their sense of purpose in life. I love being an employment specialist. I love healing myself and the world around me. That is why I am alive today. I get to live and breathe this mind blowing life of how can I help you find the meaning of your soul purpose work. God created that in me, He created it in you as well. Remember, you are a healer. I want more people to understand you have amazing spiritual superpowers in life. Your words, your actions, and intentions give you freedom and love, or entrap you and desecrate your well being. please start to love yourself, really love yourself, really heal your inner being, do personal development work, understand your values, mission, vision, and purpose in life. Listen to your intuition. I met healer. Have you? Woo! Just like tingles. I'm like, this is my first chapter of like love is a deeper understanding of who we are. So awesome. And like there's more stories to tell, and there's more stories to tell. I am a storyteller and I'm so excited about my books. I can't believe that God has given me my sole desire, which is to write. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to be a writer when I was little. Just kidding. I wanted to do like 7 streams of income, 7 streams of spiritual growth. But I know that I was created to listen to stories and create stories. And honestly, you're created to choose your own adventure, and you're created to create stories. So, chapter 2 is surrender to the blessing. Again, I don't think we talk about blessing a lot in life, and I want to start blessing people. I want other people to bless me. I want blessings to be everyday common knowledge. 3, core root humanity. Love is one of the core root humanities of our life. I wanted to talk about that in chapter 3. Chapter 4 is the key players in the game. Connectivity, everyone's superpower. So, like, everyone's connected in love, which I do not understand. That's why there's a world behind me. But is there a world behind me? Because I could just take off the filter and then it would be my room, because that's where I am right now. 5, love and surrender, the formula for the legendary journey. So I talk about the legendary journey all the time. I talk about epic proportions. I talk about lineage, and like I would love everyone to be in lineage. I would love everyone to know the formula for the legendary journey. Chapter 6 is the original story, the sandbox to run home to safety. So like we as humans are very weak and fragile. What is the origin story of you? What happens when you love? How do you love? Where do you love? What is the origin story of love? Where was love created? So like I'm really excited. That's going to be a really cool chapter. 7 is free will, choose your own adventure in love. You can love any way you want. 8 is blessed beyond the wildest dreams. So, like, what does love and blessing look like? 9 is your lesson. What are your lessons on love? My lessons on love was to understand it and to feel it. So, this book is about feelings. This book is really, what are your lessons on love? And love is. So 10, we finished with faith in the universe. And so I did hypnotherapy this year. And instead of taking and making a shit ton of money, hypnotherapy was about faith in the universe. So like God gives good gifts. Love is a book that is blessed to me so I can bless other people, which is love was God being faithful to me and me trusting God. And he's like, yo, Lorette, this is going to be really fun. Write the second book of Love Is. And I had no idea it was a trilogy. I had no idea it was going to be a story after a story after a story. And maybe it's just 2 stories. So enjoy your journey. That's what my books so far. Boop, you're all caught up on where I am with my chronological story of my books. But like, be blessed. It really is a journey of epic proportions. Slay some dragons.